Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so you know how our feeds are just flooded with holiday deals right now? Big savings, flashy offers.
Everywhere, yeah. It's that time of year, exactly. But how do we know what's real and what's that? Well, maybe a trap. We took a deep dive into one specific site that keeps popping up. HotChristmasSale.com. Ah, yes, that one.
And I mean, it looks pretty good, right? Really bright, festive, lots of Christmas sweaters pictured.
Definitely has that visual appeal, catches the eye.
And the deals seem great, like free shipping if you spend over, what was it, $69, plus an extra 10% off just for signing up.
And that's the hook, isn't it? It looks appealing, maybe plays on that holiday rush we all feel. But our goal here is to look past the shiny wrapping paper.
Right. We need some clear red flags people can actually use.
Exactly. We're looking at what the sources call the pre-holiday pop-up strategy. Basically, sites designed to cash in quickly and disappear. Let's unpack that.
Okay. Pre-holiday pop-up? I like that. So, thinking about the site itself, what's the first big warning sign the analysts flagged? Because, couldn't it just be a new seller trying to make a splash?
That's fair. Lots of legit businesses start online, maybe drop shipping. But here, the timing is really suspicious.
How so?
The sources point out the website's creation date. It was registered just weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. That strongly suggests it's not built to last. It's timed perfectly for the holiday shopping season, likely designed to, grab cash and then vanish afterwards.
So it's built for speed, not for sticking around, a temporary setup. What about the technical side? While it is up and running, what signals is it giving off?
Well, that leads to the next major red flag. They do offer order tracking, which, sounds professional.
Right, gives you a bit of confidence, maybe.
Exactly. But the sources say the tracking doesn't actually link up to any reliable courier system. It's like a fake friend.
So the tracking number doesn't really track anything useful.
Apparently not. And maybe even more worrying, when you get to the checkout, there's a lack of clear, visible trust badges. Those little logos that show the site is secure.
Okay, explain that for folks who might not know. What exactly does a trust badge tell you?
Well, basically, it's a quick visual cue that a third-party security company, like Norton or McAfee perhaps, has checked the site for basic safety stuff.
Like encryption.
Primarily, yes. It confirms the site uses SSL encryption, so when you type in your credit card number, that data is scrambled and protected as it travels online. If those badges are missing or if the checkout page looks, unofficial, you're taking a much bigger risk.
Okay, so shaky tech, suspicious timing. What about just basic transparency? Like, who is running HotChristmasSale.com? Did the sources find anything?
This is where it really falls apart, honestly. There's almost zero information about the company behind it.
Like, no address, no phone.
Nothing verifiable, no registered company details, no physical address you could check, no working phone number listed anywhere. Think about it. You're about to give your payment details to a completely anonymous entity.
Yeah, that feels risky. High risk, actually.
It's the definition of high risk. If something goes wrong, who do you even contact?
Which brings us to the user experience. What actually happened to people who ordered? The sources must have reviews, right?
Oh, they do, and it's not pretty. We looked at a bunch of user reviews, and the pattern was, well, pretty consistent and quite bad.
Let me guess, orders never arrived.
That was common,
Yeah.
yes. Either nothing showed up at all, or what people received was incredibly poor quality. Totally different from the pictures online. There was one example, I think. Someone ordered something listed at $70,
Yeah.
and they received a flimsy plastic toy worth maybe $5. Just, junk.
Wow. So not just delays, but outright misrepresentation.
Exactly. And the real kicker, when these shoppers tried to get refunds or even just contact customer service, crickets, silence.
So they lost some money and couldn't get any help, pretty much. And consider this. If the site vanishes shortly after the holidays, trying to get your bank to do a chargeback becomes way harder, maybe even impossible. The money's just gone. Okay, so putting it all together, the lack of transparency, this whole pop-up timing strategy, the non-functional tracking, missing security signs, and these awful user reviews.
Yeah, the conclusion's pretty clear. It seems obvious. The deals might look amazing, but the risk of just losing your money, not to mention the holiday stress, it's just not worth it. The recommendation has to be stay away from this one.
Absolutely. Always try to shop with retailers you know and trust. Or at least do a quick check, look for contact info, search for reviews off the site itself before you buy. A few minutes of checking can save you a lot of trouble.
Good advice. And here's something else to think about, a final thought for you listening. These sites are built to pop up, grab data, not just money, but personal data too, and then disappear fast. So even if your payment fails or you back out, what happens to the personal information you might have already entered on that site? Where does that go when the site vanishes? Something to consider.